Hi, Tokyo Tops. So I actually saw a video on Instagram recently, which is a bunch of Japanese gays gathering together talking about what are some qualities that the Japanese people feel like attracted to amongst guys. Some of the qualities that people are searching for, where it's like very popular amongst Japanese gays. So I want to show you and to see if we agree on those qualities.
I guess there will be some things that change a little bit because we are not Japanese.
Right. So also, like, it's very different from person to person. I want to talk about our personal takes on them as well.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look.
Okay.
How do I put this in?
So just no.
I got my ears cleaned yesterday.
No. You
That's
don't
where the
put in
speaker
your
is.
word.
Why would I not put the speaker in my ear?
Hold on.
はい、筋肉 OK です。ピンポン。はい、一重。一重モテる系だと。ピンポン。はい、ヒゲ。モテます。ピンポン。はい、単発。あ。ピンポン。はい。
They're so quick at getting it.
ピンポン。
But maybe it's because of the
こ
attitude.
こは入りますね。あと3つ。あと3つ。
Oh, yeah,
はい、適度に芋っぽい。入る。確かに。あ、ピンポン。お、8。そっか、まあ、だからもうピンポンピンポン、はい、おばあちゃん、犬、小さい子に優しい。人として好きだ。
Nobody cares.
皆さんの絶対外せないみたいな。ピンポン、歯が綺麗。まあ、綺麗ではあった方がいいです。
I think Japanese.
ピンポン、浮気をしない。それっぽ一般的
Also, don't care, bro.
Don't care about that.
チンコがでかい。おー。チンコでかくなっていいんだな、私。まあ、ゲイの人はみんなチンコでかい、でかチンが好きだし。あれじゃない、蛍光色。わかる、思った。蛍光深い。イエーイ。皆さんは毛深い方が好きですか？嫌です。嫌だ。でも自分。
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. They talk about how that's important, but then after
Some of them don't like it, don't care about it. So, first of all, what grabbed my attention is like, 女性とゲイではこんなに違う. So, it's something maybe it will be very surprising to like a straight woman compared to how gay people see these kind of qualities. Okay, do you want to start?
I mean, number one, macho, I do think that is, I want to say number one, but it's obviously not number one because we always talk about how there's the GMPD community is very popular here too, but I think it's very high, yes, macho.
Macho, I definitely agree that like a lot of people think it's very important.
Yeah.
But I would say GMTPD, they actually consider as macho.
Macho, the G side.
Or GM.
Yeah.
Well,
but
you know what?
We talk about this
like
all the time in the channel that it's hard to define.
It's kind of like the mix. Also, like, you know, in Chinese, people saying like, how do you differentiate a bear to a pig?
Pigs are nasty. Pigs are little dirty gay boys. That's my thing. That's my
okay.
Is that wrong?
I think that's the Western usage of the word pig.
What's a pig? Are they like bears but not hairy?
No, here's the thing. Like, so this is very important. Like, how do you differentiate a bear to a pig? Is you look at the stomach. If the stomach is bigger than the chest, that's a pig. If the chest is bigger than the stomach, then that's a bear. I know it's body shaming. I know it's very body shaming and it's very like body oriented.
Well, it depends if pigs are celebrated or not.
No, because in Chinese, people are saying like some of the pigs don't have any shame. They couldn't. They will advertise themselves as bears,
as a bear, and
try to attract the
catfish.
Yeah. So, but I do know in Western culture the word using as pig is not really about the body, but it's more like about the play style.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
So it's funny that we're talking about how are gays and straight women so different. Now I just think our Western and East Asian gays so different.
So
because
very different.
Like our definition of pig. Well, actually, to be fair, our definition of bear is also a little bit different too, but not as extreme.
Yeah, I mean, but if you call like someone pig because of their body type, is kind of really insulting.
Yes.
Yeah, humiliating.
Yes, but maybe I think some pigs do like to be called pigs.
You mean the nasty boys?
Yeah, exactly, the nasty boys,
okay.
right? So if you do call some people pigs, they're like, yeah, I'm a pig.
Oh my
nasty,
God.
Right? Yeah. So I guess that's always what we talk about actually in Japan as well, like cultural differences. Even like, you know, when the Japanese people will like poke you in the stomach, and then
I'm very sensitive,
and then they'll be like, ooh, and then like Western people hate that and feel it's so offensive, but to Japanese people it's like cute.
Do you feel
It's
offended?
yes. It's like fatty. that's how we interpret it, right?
Okay, do you want to talk about number 2?
Okay, so what do we call this in English? Like a
Single
eyelid. I'm surprised about that. Yeah, I actually don't even know what to say because people rarely comment on my eyes, so I'm not really, or other people's actually.
I feel like it's all surrounded this concept of being manly. You know, like it's all related because when you think about someone who has a double eyelid in Asia, you consider that person like pretty.
Is that pretty?
I think so. That's why a lot of girls are getting double eyelid surgery. You know, because where they're using the tape and they're using the glue to make it.
This video is just so gross. To me.
You should
post their eye and they're like, and
I think that's something like women prefer. Like that's the look. You know, like when it's popular amongst the girls, then the gay want the opposite. They want the hyper masculine kind of look. That's why they wanted the opposite of it.
Do you think I know girls want it for themselves. Do you think straight women want it for straight men?
I would think so. But I would say like in recent years, because of the K-pop or K-dramas influence, a single eyelid actually become more widely socially acceptable. So right now, a lot of like handsome K-pop idols or actors do have like single eyelid.
Does that also show, like, is it considered manly or is it considered, I don't know how to say this, manly because they're not going out of their way to do the surgery? Like I woke up like this.
Yeah, maybe that's related. But I feel like the female gaze and also the male gaze is very different.
Yeah.
So we probably need someone who has the female gaze to explain.
Do you like single eyelid?
I actually don't. I think both can be very cute, depending on the person. So it's not like a major
It's
factor
it's
for
definitely
me.
not number 2.
I don't know
for
why
me.
it's not number two. You know, I actually don't
No.
get why it's on the list because I don't think it's
And if that's the case,
highly
then
preferred.
I'm very low because I have double eyelids.
You have
And
very
so do you.
deep double eyelid.
Yeah, so
but I have
it's
I have a
bad for
hidden
us.
double eyelid. A lot of people don't know I have a double eyelid until they look very closely.
It's like when people realize I have an earring on like our 3rd date. And they're like, when did you get that? Did you get that recently? I'm like, I've had it for half my life. Next. Hige. Yes.
But I would say personally to me, hige does nothing to me. Like,
It just shows that you're gay.
what?
It's more, instead of like, moteru gay no tokuchou, it's just gay no tokuchou.
But I think it is really preferred in the Japan
I think
gay
so.
scene.
I think so, yes.
But I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
saying for you.
for me, it just like, あってもなくても一緒。
Yeah.
Like, プラスでもマイナスでもないみたいな。
What I'm saying is when you see people with hige, you know they're gay.
Depend on what kind of hige, right? I feel like people are into like this and like this part connected. But I feel like in Western gays, like here is very popular.
I think it's this in Japan.
Look at this guy. This guy on the right. I feel he has a very typical.
Yeah, but look, he has that. Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes,
that's true.
Yes, yes.
I think he has
is,
a very
yes,
typical
yes,
like
me too.
Japan's
Yes,
gay
yes,
hige style.
Yes. It's the whole thing down here and up here, not overly thick. Kind of thin, but not pencil thin, but that is it's him.
But how about beard to you? Do you feel like it's something you think is a plus or minus for you?
I think it's the same with number 2. I think it can go either way. I can take it or I can leave it. I think people who have it are attractive. I think people who do not have it are attractive. I think it just depends on sort of your style. It's a stylistic choice, I think. I think it's just a gay characteristic in general. So like, especially like where I live, if I walk around and I see guys come out and they have that type of beard, I'm like, gay. Like it's easy as a gaydar. I don't even need a gaydar. It's just a very symbolic style, I think.
But here's a thing though. Like when you say moteru gay no tokuchou versus gay no tokuchou,
you think they're the same because people are trying to do it in order to be
more
popular.
attractive. Like that's a fashion choice because
Sure,
it is trendy in the community. Like then people want to become more popular, right?
I almost think this is number 1.
Hige.
Yeah. Because not everyone is macho.
모테루だよ. Like people idolize
but they idolize, but they also idolize different body types, I think. For me, even though I like guys who don't have hige, I do like guys who like the overlapping of everyone's type. I think hige would be very strong.
Okay, here's my thing. I feel like hige is very popular and is very important, but like プラスマイナスのポイント数が少ない。Yeah, maybe not everyone in the community, in the gay community in Japan is macho. But if you are macho, you get a plus 10 points.
Oh,
if you get hige, so
because-
you get 2 points, plus 2 points. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's very
easier.
widely.
Yeah.
But the bar is low. You know, like, just don't shave for a couple of days and you style a little bit, like you.
I see what you mean. Okay. Sure.
That's
sure.
my
Sure, I see
that's
what
my
you mean.
take on it. Okay.
Next, short hair. Yes.
単発.
Yeah.
We can see
100%.
all the guys in the videos are,
Yeah.
you know, 単発.
Yeah.
So
And pretty much the same hairstyle. Yeah. And you know, we talk about that in many other videos as well. Not only is it like popular among gays, but it's like bathhouses will reject you if you don't have short hair and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's almost like a rule
yeah.
to partake in gay society almost. There are people with longer hair, but yeah, I think that that's more of a, you know, risque sort of like edgy like choice where people like reject the cultural norm, you know. Yeah.
I don't think I can get into body press right now.
You might not. I think it's more if you like put it over your forehead. I think when it's like this, you're on the cusp. But I think if you put it in front of I think it's part of the style as well.
Yeah. So if I wash and dry my hair right now, it looks like Macho.
Oh, then you'd be rejected for sure. Yeah, you'd be rejected for sure if you don't style it. That would be an interesting video to like just go in, get rejected, and then come back the next day styled. Same length,
okay.
but see if you could actually, how much style plays into not just physical length. Otokorashi, manliness.
Okay, I want to talk about this because first of all, they didn't say otokorashi. They said something like Nonke-fū. Then they change
That's
it
problematic.
to then they change it to otokorashi, like treat it as the correct answer.
ノンケ風っぽい男っぽい入りますね。
But I would say Nonke-fū and otokorashi is very different
Yes.
because in
Especially with the hige, if we talk about that, because a lot of straight guys don't have hige.
Yeah, because I feel like in Japan actually have a more like fashionable and sophisticated look. Is more like nonke-ppoi compared to a rough and like how do you say it? Like masculine. Yeah.
So I agree with them that masculinity is valued within the community. I think if we go back to the beard, if we go back to even talking about macho, all this stuff, there's like a lot of hyper masculinity, dare I say toxic masculinity sort of expectations put on guys in the gay community that I don't see as much in the straight community. Of course you see people who are buff. Of course you see people who have facial hair. But I think there's a more variety, and I do think media pushes a little bit more, as you said, like fashion style, hairstyle as well. It's like these guys, very simple. There's probably the guy in the middle probably does a couple things with gel and wax in the morning, but the other guys probably wake up like that.
His hair is also very short.
It's very short.
Yeah.
They don't have to do any styling. Like your styling, I think right now it's more straight.
The show?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually going for that nonke-ppoi look, which is different from like the traditional like otokorashi, and I don't think they got the point. Because to me, like otokorashi is very gay-ppoi. Like all the whatever the macho, the one eyelid, single eyelid, the beard and tanpatsu, they look very manly, but it's very like gay-ppoi. It's not nonke-ppoi to me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
What
the
is
first time.
Imo-ppoi?
Imo-ppoi, okay. You don't know what is
I don't know what that
Imo-ppoi. Imo-ppoi, which is the opposite of sophisticated. Like you're
Like a
just
bit dense, like tennen?
tennen, like you just came out from the countryside of Japan. Like you look very
Oh, that's why they have potato.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
you just
yeah.
came out from the countryside. I see.
For example, this is Imo-ppoi. Like they just come from the countryside, and this is like they trans into more like
not
a
refined.
yeah, not refined.
The city hasn't polluted their mind yet over what they should be and influence trends and stuff like that. They're just who they are.
We're just like very jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the unrefined, plain,
The plain
unrefined.
sounds bad. Also
Natural.
undefined. Natural, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
If we're saying it in a positive way.
Okay, I have a good example for
Yeah.
this. Listen to me. So have you watched the Hunger's Game?
Yeah.
It's called the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Not Hunger Games. Hunger Games. The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Okay. So people from the 12th district are people from in the capital or the first and second district are like ちょっと都会っぽい. Okay. That's how you get it.
Because you haven't sort of dolled yourself up so much and changed yourself, and I see. Okay.
Okay.
And I mean, District 12, they did well. They did well. Okay.
But I will say, personally, I hate Imo-ppoi. I like someone who is more like into the new trend, have a good sense of like fashion, and like they know what is the newest like skincare. Where would they know like where to get very stylish pants, you know?
Okay.
How about, what do you think? How about you? Do you think that's popular?
I don't know, but I think it goes back to the manly thing. I think there's always an image of manly. Also, like if you think about the single eyelid, there's this thing about not working too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
I think has an image of, which is weird because Macho is number one, and Macho obviously you have to work really hard on yourself. But everything else, simple hair, simple skincare, simple clothes, like there's a simplicity about it, which I think a lot of these apply to. So I think that Imo-ppoi in that way fits that, but I don't know. It's my first time learning Imo-ppoi, so I'd have to actually think about it a little bit more about whether people actually want that.
I have some Japanese gay friends. Imo-ppoi is actually one of the most mentioned qualities that, they're like, Imo-ppoi 人が好きみたいな. The image I will associate with Imo-ppoi is like sportsman. Like if you just came out from like the countryside, you play soccer or or like judo とかやってる人, like very unsophisticated but very straightforward, like very simple. They will have muscle. They don't care how they look, but somehow they have a great body because they do sports. Like I think it's all connected somehow.
Okay. Next. So now they struggle. Imo-ppoi, he got it. Tachi. So I would normally say yes, but if you guys remember our video from a couple of years ago with Dawn, remember the number one we found on our survey was verse.
26.8% of the people who responded think that people in the community at large mainly want someone who's versatile, which makes the point of what I said about tops who actually want someone who's going to be a little bit more flexible. Yeah.
We have been wrong for the whole time. Oh yeah.
Apparently people want verse, and that didn't actually even appear in this at all.
Yeah. Okay. The next one, they also talk about おばあちゃん。
Yeah,
小さい子供の子。
It's like,
動物、犬に優しい人。
You just throwing shit out there. Who cares about that?
Like 内面的,
No one
like
cares
your
about
inner beauty. Like you're a nice person, you're kind.
Not top 8. It's not top 8.
Like you don't think gay people care about kindness?
No, they fucking block you and ghost you and disappear on you all the time. If like,
okay, I want.
おばあちゃんに優しい人だったら maybe they wouldn't treat you like shit in line and like leave you on red and ghost you. Maybe that's what that means. But I don't think it's actively sought for because I don't think it's actually. This sounds harsh. I'm like just shitting on the whole community. I don't think people are nice to each other. So these are all things we actually actively see in the community. Do you see kindness? Do you see someone who's like taking care of their grandma?
Okay, I'm actually questioning about the title. Like, moteru ってどういう意味なの? Like, what do you mean moteru? Because moteru, it's a simple translation of just being popular. But when you think about like popular, are you
sexually popular?
Yeah, or are you like dating, seeing you as a dating target?
Yeah.
No, that's not dating that, because when you're dating, it's not sexually.
Well, that's another video. Wow. But moteru, I think, is more like an instant, like it's surface level. I think. And I think if we're talking about inner kindness and stuff like that, that is something, sure, maybe some people actually do value that in the community, but I feel like all of these things are sort of like, hitome de wakaru. Right? You're seeing someone, you're like, ooh, look at that hot guy, or look at that guy's hair, look at that, guy's
Yeah.
You know?
So maybe this guy has a different understanding of what moteru is, you know, because he was thinking about something more about the inner beauty.
Inner beauty, maybe. But this is not what this video is about.
He mentioned other quality like 浮気をしない.
Yeah.
He
He
also
just
mentioned
did it.
this.
I'm like, this guy's not living in the gay world in Japan, I don't think at all.
Or maybe he just have a different understanding of like moteru. Maybe he's looking for a partner.
He might be looking for that.
Yeah, instead of like just a sexual.
That's not how you play the game. It's not what you want. It's talking about what the community is. Uwaki o shinai, what do you think about that?
Monogamy is dead.
Although one thing I will say is it's talking about guys who I guess who are attractive. So even though it's not a reality, right?
It's a fantasy.
It's a fantasy, uwaki o shinai hito. Maybe it is put on a pedestal in the community. Like people wish that this is the guy who's not going to cheat on them.
I actually don't know if...
You don't think that they care?
I don't think Japanese people care about waki.
Like it's not
It's a low bar.
It's not... Yeah, I actually agree with that. I don't think it's a betrayal in the same way as with Western culture. You're right.
Especially amongst the gay people.
Yeah, and if they cheat, they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, like it's gonna happen. It's an inevitability.
I think Japanese people are really realistic about it. Practical. Teeth. For me, that's like, I think we had a video about...
I think, do you think it deserves a place on this list?
For me personally, yes. Because I feel like...
Way more than number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for me. なんか最近もっと思ってきて like 歯が綺麗な人がいいなと思って I even want to do whitening, go to like a clinic to do
I
it.
have 4 whitening things in my fridge right now. Do my teeth look nice?
You have really beautiful teeth.
I'm still working towards it.
But you don't have this artificial shine.
I'm not yet. Just you wait. I have 4 tubes waiting for me for Taiwan Pride. Dekamara. Big dick. What do you think?
Okay, personally, no. Like big dick is...
I don't think you like they hurt you, and then you have to prep, and then you'll break your ass.
Personally, I don't see what's good about a big dick. Maybe a hard dick. A hard dick can be good. But like a big dick, I've been struggling with big dicks recently. But I will say it's on the 7th place. I'm okay with that. Because it's not like
it's not
super...
number 1.
Yeah, it's not like number 1
1.
or number 2.
Whoa.
It's on the 7th place. Okay.
But it's not as important to you as, say, teeth.
Oh, big dick can go way lower. It's lower than sleep. It's lower than la boo-boos. It's lower, even hachi boo-boos, you know.
I'm reminded of that TLC song, speaking of hard dicks. They have this part in the song where one of them says, a good man is so hard to find. And then she comes in and she goes, but a hard man is so good to find. Like,
a big man, it's not a big...
nasty.
Wait, how about you? For you, dekamara? I would say, but you got so many benefits from being a dekamara.
Yes.
And you got so much attention because of it.
We're splitting away here from general. I would say there are times when I'm with the top who are like, oh, I like a big dick bottom.
Yeah.
But I'd say like that's like 30%. I'd say like there's a good 50% of people who are actually turned off by big dick bottoms as tops.
Really?
People laugh at me.
See what
They will. I think what I think is you know how Japanese people can laugh when they're embarrassed? I think it's that term. I don't think it's like ha ha ha, but they see something and go huh, and they get embarrassed like I don't have what you have. And now I'm embarrassed because they have this is an assumption on my part, but I think that they think that, you know, I have to be the top. And now I feel like I can't do my job because you're the big dick bottom. I have a lot of tops who stop halfway and be like, oh, I feel like I should be trying your dick. Yeah, I feel like in this role, I should be the bottom. And then of course you hear the motainai, you hear all of that, right? So yes, big dick is very popular in the gay community, but I would argue that that's because the gay community is mostly bottoms.
Okay.
And that actually, if we're with tops, most tops don't care. But Tachi
didn't make into the rank.
That is true. That is true.
But I also think you get lots of benefits from your dekamara. For example, you would be like...
I'm not saying I don't get benefits.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't get benefits. I'm just saying that it's not as general as my personal experience, not as generally applicable. Like if we're going back, Macho, if you have like a muscle bottom, popular. Muscle top,
popular.
Yeah. Right?
That's why it's number 1.
Yeah. But like when we're getting into dekamata, I think there are people like you don't actually want one. Even as a bottom, you don't want one. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I talked about bottom. I think the idea of a big dick is more of a fantasy for most people.
Yes. Now, when you think about it, like it sounds amazing, but like when you really try it, it's a lot of like pain and trouble, and you know, sometimes it can be too much for people.
And like not worth it in the end, like just like a regular sized dick.
Yeah.
And also angles.
Yeah.
I think are important as well. Another thing, just to sidebar this, there are a lot of bathhouses in Japan that have dekamata days.
And also discounts. When you, they will measure your size, and if you pass a certain measurement where margin, that you're getting a discount to get in. Yeah.
That's a really good discount.
Okay. The last, okay.
Last
so we have the last one.
Hairy. So this is interesting because they called it out saying it's popular. Like then he's like, do you like it? And then they were like, no.
あれじゃない傾向わかる思った傾向深いイエーイ皆さんは毛深い方が好きですか嫌です嫌だでも自分たちは脱毛してません
Yeah. All said no. All said them no. Yeah. It's just interesting to me because they're recognizing that it is popular, and yet, ironically, all of them don't like it. And I think that is a good representation because I think it is pretty popular, but I don't like it either.
I think it's really popular. I think it also depends on where the hair is.
Yes, that's true too.
So I don't think anyone will mind hair on legs. Because it's like very sporty and very manly, but some people may not like it, you know, on the VIO section where too much where can be another part?
A lot of people like armpits
on the
as well.
back or armpits.
Back is probably not very popular. Ass, I think it's 50-50. I actually don't know how to answer that. Some people really like it. And I've said this so many times, I think the concept of hairy is a little bit different too. Because like, I think hairy is like everything.
Yeah.
But I think that here, I don't think it has to necessarily be everywhere and everything. You could just be hairy and only have it in certain places here.
What do you think their image of hairy is? Maybe I think it's mostly on the VIO section, right? Because when they say like hige, like that's hairy to
exactly.
me.
Yeah.
Like you know, like I don't like hige.
Yeah.
But they say like okay, but they like hige, but they don't like kegabukai. So what do you mean?
I think it's body. Yeah, certain parts of the body.
Yeah,
and
maybe on the
probably
arms or on the VIO section or on the ass. You know.
Yeah. I honestly, I'm so turned off by hair lately. Like I'm
hige.
No. See, I guess we're talking body hair. I'm going into like nastier apps.
Yeah.
And the nastier I get, the more like masculine. Let's be like natural body smells and natural hair and stuff like that. Those are becoming more. I think that's what these apps are sort of more skewing towards. More like the nastier side.
Is it sniffy?
It is sniffies, yeah. And a lot of the dick pics I get sent, like these guys are really attractive and they'll be like sending me and then once their dicks are actually really nice, but there's absolutely no trimming going on at all.
So it's just like going wild.
Yeah. And it's like, it's also a lot of foreigners are using this sniffies more than like, so like they have like intense level of hair.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I don't think you should be like necessarily changing your body, like removing everything, for instance. If you're a hairy guy, you're a hairy guy. Like, work it out. But give yourself a haircut. Like, you wouldn't let your head hair just keep on growing down forever. You get yourself a haircut. Same with your beard. You don't just let it grow out.
But some people will be like really big beard and like trim it very trim it very well. Sure. You know that? How about that?
But what I'm saying is just get a haircut. And like same for like guys who have like full chest hair, but it's like it's a unified length and like obviously shaved to a certain. It's kind of hot. It's really hot.
I mean, that's why it's on number 8, even though it's popular, but it's not like the most important.
It's more like maybe
quality.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
If you live in Japan, like what do you think are the most popular Japanese gay qualities? Where if you're living in another country, what are some qualities that you think are very different that people are looking for compared to the Japan one?
Let us know in the comments.
you.